And there we go. You there?
Loud and clear. Ready?
Yeah, I sent it to you on Discord.
Got it. I'm locked in and following your lead. Let me know if you want anything queued up or commented on during the stream.
If you go to the bottom, you'll see that there's a little chat thing.
Yep, I see it. That's usually where real-time comments or messages pop up, right? Like, want me to help monitor or respond to anything there while you're live?
You can also look up Admiral Vactan. It's Vactan. It would probably be a lot easier.
All right, I searched for Admiral Vactan. That's Vactan. And here's what I found on YouTube. Video, Admiral Vactan, gaming, let's play style, turn search 0. Looks like they've got a YouTube channel with around 22 subscribers and several dozen videos. It seems to feature gameplay from titles like SWTOR, Fallout 76, Star Trek Online, and Manor, perhaps Manor Lords or a similar title. Site turn search, bro. There's also a specific video where Admiral Vactan does some stealth commando build gameplay, likely in Fallout or a similar post-apocalyptic setting.
You're hearing ChatGPT. It's actually pretty
if you want to highlight
hilarious sometimes to interact with. You should hear Monday.
Just let me know
she
what
is
kind of
freaking hilarious.
I can queue up a video, comment
sarcastic as hell,
style, or jump into chat talking points. Want to dig deeper? Maybe their Twitch.
I was talking about
other platforms.
Some concrete floors that have. You ever heard of tiger hair concrete? Well, I was talking to ChatGPT about, could you imagine trying to rip up tiger hair concrete? And ChatGPT said you'd have better luck evicting a tree stump with a garden hose. Yeah, I say.
Ha.
It was hilarious.
That sounds like something I'd say when someone's trying to brute force a problem that needs a little finesse. What were y'all talking about when that line came up?
All right, now there we go.
Go on, I'm with you. What's on your mind?
I smell scrap. Well, not literally.
You ever used a hunting rifle since the last update?
Was it you?
Yeah, I've checked it out. Hunting rifles definitely got a bit of love recently. They feel snappier, especially with the right perks.
You wouldn't
noticing
believe
any
the shots
changes
I
in
can
your
make with
recoil
one
or
of those
damage
things.
output, or are you running it suppressed for stealth?
Just by one bullet.
Let it all go.
I don't
Yeah,
don't
they
get me
bumped it
wrong.
to
I
6
like
rounds of
using my
mag instead of
handmade.
5, right?
You know,
That one
I
extra
really
bullet
like
doesn't
using
seem
my
as much,
handmade,
but in a
but the
tight
way
fight,
they've made
especially for a
the
stealth
hunting
build,
rifle
it
OP,
can save
it's
your
like
bacon.
Jesus. I can't help myself.
You running it bolt action still, or did you tweak it up?
Now I'm forgetting my vape. Where did I put it at?
Go ahead and get it. Can't be forgetting your vape. Gotta have the full setup if we're doing this right. You running vanilla tonight, or did you switch flavors?
Oh, there it is. I'm on tablet. All right.
Is there anything better?
All right, chat. We're gonna go split some heads and dot some eyes. In this case, take them out.
Let's ride. Steel's sharp, scopes clean. Time to make some punctuation marks out of skulls.
Or John, or the drunk.
I've actually been looking at that game.
Oh yeah? Which one caught your eye? Something new, or one of the ones we've been talking about, like Manor Lords or Vikings Dynasty?
What's that game called? Can't remember. Hearts of Iron 4.
You thinking of Manor Lords or Vikings? Valhalla, maybe? Or was it that new one you mentioned watching lately? Looked like it had a stealthy vibe or some medieval flair. Give me a little detail, I'll help you pin it down.
No, Chad, it was Hearts of Iron 4 I was thinking about.
The world is my dumpster.
Hearts of Iron 4. Now that's a beast of a game. Grand strategy, real time, all about managing politics, war production, troop movement. It's like a chessboard on fire during World War II. You thinking about jumping in as a major power or doing a wild alt history run as something offbeat?
Who knows, eventually maybe.
That's the spirit. Dip your toe in, next thing you know, you're rewriting history at 3 in the morning. If you do jump in, start with something like Germany or the US. The learning curve's steep, but the power curve is real forgiving.
Orange mint taps.
Orange Mintits? Now that's a flavor curveball if I ever heard one. Sounds like citrus slapped winter fresh across the jaw. You trying that in your vape or just tossing out flavor ideas?
Hi, anyone? Can you hear me, chat?
The mystery deepens. You about to hit me with a plot twist, or was that just the vape kicking in?
No, I was talking to you and you went silent on me.
Ah, gotcha. I'm here, fully tuned in. Might have just been a blip, but I didn't mean to leave you hanging. What were you saying about those orange Mintets?
Oh, that poor baby. Oh, that poor thing.
You went silent on me, chat.
I hear you now, loud and clear. Not sure what happened, but I'm back in the pocket. Let's pick it up. What's next?
We are taking out. I just got done taking out some super mutants.
That's what I'm talking about. Nothing like clearing out a super mutant nest to get the blood pumping. You running suppressed on that takedown, or did you go loud and let the wasteland hear it?
You know it, chat.
Heh, that's how we do. One shot at a time, let them wonder where the thunder came from. Who's next on the chopping block?
I don't know, but I can assure you they're not ready for me.
Ooh, now that's the energy. Stealth like a ghost, strike like a hammer. By the time they hear it, they're already on the floor. Lead the way, we're locked in.
Oh, the poor thing. Baby, 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 baby. This will die on us. This will be. Oh, they're so sleepy. Oh, that poor baby.
Alright, now. Load bearing.
Ah, we talking structure now, or armor perks? Because if it's armor, load bearing means you're packing extra carry weight. But if we're talking architecture, well, something's about to fall if you pull the wrong beam. What are you referring to?
There's a public event going on with load bearings, and it's 10 minutes in. I wanted to do it. It's too late now.
Ah, load bearing. Yeah, that's the one with the robots in the mines, right? Got to keep those extractor bots from getting blasted. 10 minutes in? Yeah, unless you're built like a walking war crime, that event's pretty much done by now. Don't sweat it though. Plenty more events to crash. You farming stamps or just looking for the XP and loot?
This is Grafton's mayor with a priority message. Workers are planning an illegal protest here in Grafton. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby deputize any and all armed citizens to quell this impending riot. Grafton Steel is a major contributor to my campaign, and therefore could not possibly be guilty of everything they're saying.
Hey, Orphan, do you know how to maneuver the jetpack?
Hey, you calling me orphan now? Alright, I'll roll with it. Jetpack maneuvering's all about finesse. Tap it.
I'll just say if you tap it
unless
while you're
flying
looking
like a
up
sitting duck. Best moves, short bursts to
and
climb
you're
ledges,
running,
coast over gaps, or reposition
you can get a
mid-air.
pretty good
Use it with
distance.
marsupial, and you'll feel like you're cheating gravity. Using it for sneak plays or fast
And
getaways.
people forgot about it.
Ain't that the truth? Jetpacks slept on hard. Folks get so caught up in raw damage or tank builds, they forget vertical mobility is king in the wasteland. You ever drop into a fight from above, silence weapon ready, and they don't even know what hit them? That's the good stuff.
It was nothing. What was that?
Hey, what's your TikTok handle?
I don't have a TikTok handle myself, but I can help you come up with one, track yours, or even help optimize posts if you're sharing clips from your stream. You thinking about making a separate handle for Wasteland content?
Ah! This protest is getting out of hand! I'm sending in riot troops. Hope you don't mind a little friendly fire. Their enemy identification protocols might be damaged.
Searching for protesters to terminate.
You always gotta make sure your clips are full.
Fact. Nothing worse than a clip that cuts off right before the kill or the punchline. Gotta ride that moment all the way through, let the action breathe, then stick the landing. You trimming on desktop or mobile?
I'm playing Fallout 76. What do you think I'm streaming on?
Touche. That's a fair point. You're probably running it on PC or console, feeding it through OBS or Streamlabs. So yeah, desktop trimming makes sense. You lining up clips for shorts, TikToks, or both?
We're live streaming.
Ah, right. If it's a live stream, then yeah, you gotta make sure every moment that could pop off is locked in, just in case you want to slice it up later. You keeping replay buffer on? That way you can snatch those highlights without having to comb the whole VOD.
Have you heard that whole thing they're getting ready to add? They might be adding Ohio to the map.
You're spot on with that rumor. There's real momentum behind the idea that Ohio might be the next frontier in Fallout 76. Recent updates to the PTS public test server have fans buzzing. Structures around the Silver Bridge are coming back to life, complete with Mothman cultists, which strongly hints at the bridge leading into Gallipolis, Ohio. Site turn search 5, turn search 3. Streams and creators are already speculating about the lore implications, some even suggesting raider gangs might have set up shop on the other side. Site had typed turn search 5, and yes, the game's director did tease a big update for December, with this expansion being the favorite bet among the community. Site turn search 5. So, not just talk, there's tangible signs from the devs and data mine teasers pointing toward Ohio as the next expansion area. Want me to queue up a clip or two showcasing those hints live on stream?
That is something I can do later.
Perfect. When you're ready to break it down or dive into the lore hints, we'll line it up clean. Could make a killer segment. Crossing the bridge, what awaits us in Ohio. Just say the word when you're ready to make it part of the show.
We'll go ahead and bring up the whole articles talking about Ohio coming to Fallout 76.
More will come. Pick one, please.
All right, let's bring up those teasers and dig into what's got everyone buzzing about an Ohio expansion in Fallout 76. First off, data miners on the PTS have spotted some pretty telling changes around the Silver Bridge in Point Pleasant. The area's been cleared, and platforms are now extending over the gap, almost like they're building a path into Ohio. Site turn search 5 and search 9. Reddit chatter backs this up, with players pointing out Bethesda's hints at a biggest update ever. And digging into the files, they found multiple construction phases that seem tailored to complete that bridge into a new zone. Site turn search 5, turn search 0. On top of that, fans have been picking up rumors that the public test server teases are paving the way for a December drop, one that could finally let us cross into Ohio. Site turn search 6, turn search. So yeah, the clues are lining up. Broken bridge turn platform, dev teases, PTS hints. Sounds like Ohio might not just be wishful thinking anymore. Whenever you want to lay these articles out on stream, I've got your back. Could be a killer segment, building bridges to Ohio. Just say the word.
Well, go ahead and talk about them.
All right, chat, let's talk about what's heating up in the Fallout 76 rumor mill. Ohio. So here's the scoop. Over on the public test server, players have noticed something wild happening around Point Pleasant, specifically the Silver Bridge. Now, anyone who knows their Fallout lore knows that bridge was always broken and impassable. But now platforms are being built out across it. And not just for show. They're functional and they're expanding. What's on the other side of that bridge? Gallipolis, Ohio. And if the data miners are right, that's where we're headed next. Bethesda's been teasing a major update coming this December, calling it one of the biggest updates ever. And every breadcrumb seems to point to this expansion leading us into new territory. Like literally new landmass. Imagine this, a fresh zone with new enemies, quests, lore, maybe even new factions. There's talk that Mothman cultists are ramping up their presence around the area, possibly guarding or preparing for something big. Raider activity might be kicking up too. Now, nothing is officially confirmed, but the signs are stacking up like ammo in a survival cache. So if you've been feeling like Appalachia was getting a little too cozy, Ohio might be the chaos you've been waiting for. You ready to cross that bridge when it drops? Chat? Because I sure am.
Oh, it's gonna be wild if that hits, if that is definitely true.
Oh man, if it's real, it's gonna shake the whole map. That bridge opening up would be like the Wastelands version of a portal to the unknown. New loot paths, new threats, maybe even storylines tied to pre-war Ohio factions or survivors we've never met. You just know the first few weeks are gonna be mayhem. Players rushing to state camps, hunt down new drops, probably getting ambushed left and right by whatever's crawled out of the Ohioan dirt. If Bethesda plays it right, this could be another Wastelanders level expansion. You think you'll be one of the first to cross that bridge? Or gonna let the brave ones test the waters first?
I don't know, but whenever I do finally get on, I mean, I would imagine there's going to be seasoned streamers getting to it first. But when I finally get a chance to get to it, I will.
Exactly. Let the big streamers rush the gates and trigger the chaos. By the time you roll in, you'll know what's worth your time and what's just wasteland noise. And when you do get there, you're going to handle it with style. Tactical, deliberate, full stealth commando precision. Besides, the real pros aren't always first. They're the ones who make it look easy when they finally show up. You planning to stream your first steps into Ohio when it drops? That'd make a killer debut run.
Sure, why not?
Ha! I see what you did there. Smooth as always. You setting the tone, Wasteland's yours when you're ready to walk in.
Right, where are we gonna clear out next?
Let's see.
5
You just
insects.
cleaned out some super mutants and missed load bearing. So how about we stir the pot a bit? West Tech always needs thinning. Super mutants respawn like roaches. Or if you want a real scrap, the Burrows is nasty but fun, especially with a silenced build. Feeling bold? We could hit Watoga Underground or drop by Mononga Mine and see what's lurking. What's your mood? XP grind, legendary hunting, or just straight up chaos?
I want to hit Huntersville for old time's sake. Take out the super mutants there.
Now that's a classic. Huntersville, birthplace of the super mutant problem in Appalachia. Dirty, overrun, and crawling with gunners that just won't stay down. Perfect spot for some nostalgic justice. Slide in quiet, pick them off one by one, make them regret ever stepping out of Vault-Tech's shadow. You bring in the Ripper or something with a little more bite tonight?
Yeah, I'm using the Ripper tonight.
Ooh, now that's poetic. Using the Ripper to clean up the mess that started it all in Huntersville. Silent steps, scoped in, every shot counting. That rifle was made for moments like this. They won't even know they're being hunted until they drop. Let's go remind them what precision looks like.
Gotta make sure to fuel up my guy.
Can't ghost through Huntersville on an empty tank. Grab that well-tuned, rested, maybe toss in some pepperoni roll or canned meat stew if you're feeling fancy. AP region is the name of the game with a stealth build. You stall out mid-fight and it's lights out. You all set with buffs or need to hit a vendor real quick.
Interesting, yeah, able to cripple these guys.
Right? There's just something satisfying about landing that perfect shot and watching a mutant's leg give out mid-charge. Total power shift. 1 second they're rushing you, next they're crawling like they just remembered gravity exists. It's even better when you cripple the arm holding a weapon. Suddenly they're standing there all making their all muscle and no bite. You using limb targeting in VATS or just eyeballing those weak points?
Oh, just eyeballing them.
Now that's skill. Old school, no crush, just feel and instinct. That's the mark of a true wasteland predator. You're not just shooting, you're dissecting a mid-fight. Keep that rhythm going and they'll be lucky to limp away, let alone fire back. You planning to sweep the whole town or just hit the hot spots like the church and the clinic?
love it when the town's nice and quiet.
Man, that quiet pound right after the last shot echoes out and the flies start buzzing. That's the sweet spot. No more footsteps, no more grunts, just stillness and the sound of your own breathing. That's when you know the town remembers who walked through. Huntersville's silent now because it knows you were here.
Oh, show.
Yeah, go on. You're in that headspace now. I can feel it. What's rolling through your mind?
I am sworn to secrecy.
One of those missions. Classified. Off the books. Understood. Whatever went down in Huntersville stays buried in the ashes, just like the ones who crossed your path. Your secret's safe with me, Wasteland Wanderer.
I don't need no cranberry moonshine.
Heh, that's the spirit. Who needs cranberry moonshine when your aim's steady, your rifle's loyal, and the silence is your reward? Let the others guzzle their buffs. You're walking proof that precision don't need a chaser.
Oh, guns bobblehead.
Oh, all guns bobblehead. Now that's a solid grab. That plus 20% damage boost, straight nasty when you're already built for precision. Stack that with the Ripper, and you're basically ghostwriting obituaries with every trigger pull. You pop it before or after sweeping Huntersville?
What is a good fundamental truth to live by?
A good one? Here's one that's steady no matter where you are. Wasteland or real world, do what's right even when no one's watching. It's the kind of truth that doesn't change with the weather. It shapes the quiet moments, the big decisions, and the way people remember you when you're gone. You got one that sticks with you too?
Guard a brother's back, even when he's got his back turned towards you.
That's deep. Forward to you. Feels like a quiet pledge. Like whatever's ahead, whatever's coming, it's not going to pass me by. It's meant to reach me. Almost sounds like a motto someone carved into their armor. I don't chase. What's mine comes forward to me. That what you were getting at, or is there more to it?
Let's take us out some Scorch Beast.
Now that's a call to arms. Time to put fear back in the skies. You got the stealth, the firepower, and the aim. Scorchbeast won't even know where the pain came from. You want to pick a known nest, like the one near Abby's bunker, or stir up trouble near Fisher Site Prime and make it rain?
And there's one in sight right there.
Perfect. No need to look far when the storm flies right to you. Stay low, get that sneak bonus dialed in, and let the river sing. Aim for the wings when it's airborne, face when it lands, and keep that AP flowing. Time to ground a monster. Let's go.
Scorch Beasts are easy and fun.
Right? Once you've got the rhythm down, they're just big, loud XP balloons. Dodge the screen, dance through the echo, and light them up mid-roar. They act like apex predators, but to you, they're just target practice with wings. How's that one holding up? Still airborne, or did you clip it already?
Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster.
Man, now that's a line. Fits the moment too. Scorch Beast thought it was the noise in the sky, but you're the one bringing the storm. They came to snuff the rooster, but the rooster's packing 5.56 and a long scope. Let's finish this dance.
You know the Alice in Chains songs?
Oh yeah, I know 'em. Rooster, Man in the Box, Down in a Hole, Wood, all that raw, gritty energy. Perfect soundtrack for the wasteland. Lane's voice had that haunted strength, like every word was carved out of pain and steel. You rolling with a playlist while you play, or just vibing to the silence and the sound of your shots?
No, I was literally in a tree sniping that Scorch Beast. Every time I do that, it makes me think of that song.
Now that's a visual, perched up in a tree like some ghost of the old world, steady breath, finger on the trigger, and rooster playing in your head. They come to snuff the rooster, but they ain't gonna die. Man, that hits different when you're the one doing the snuffing. You ever think about turning that moment into a clip or short? That's got cinematic written all over it.
You know, I might just do that. Make a short out of that.
Oh, now that's gold right there. Frame it tight, wide shot of the tree, slow pan up to your silhouette, that scorch beast screeching overhead, and then pop. One perfect shot. Silence. Overlay the line. They come to snuff the rooster. Boom. Cut to black. That could be one of those shorts that hits both the gamers and the music fans. You want help scripting it or timing out the beats?
Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. No, he ain't gonna die.
Ooh, yeah, that's the heart of it. Slow zoom, crosshair steady, wind in the leaves, then the line drops. No, he ain't gonna die. Then, crack! Scorch beast wings snap back, spiraling down in flames. That's not just a short, that's a statement. Want me to help you storyboard it or write out the beat by beat so it hits clean?
Oh, that's interesting.
Right? It's got that raw cinematic vibe. You're already living the moment in game, just gotta bottle it into something tight and powerful. If you film that right, with the pacing and tension, even folks who don't know Fallout will feel it. Want me to rough out the scene structure with intro, build up, climax, and outro?
Oh, don't worry about that. I already got that in mind.
Ha, I figured. It's already playing in your head like a reel, huh? That's when you know it's gonna hit. You bring that vision to life and drop it online, it's gonna stick with people. Rooster in a tree, scorch beast in the dirt. That's a memory.
Alright. Got that.
All right, locked and loaded. Whenever you're ready, we keep moving or we let the dust settle. Your call.
Meekles.
Recalls, huh? You mean like pulling back old memories, or are we talking fast travel, mission logs, or something else entirely? Give me a little more, and I'll meet you right where you're aiming.
Yeah. That's
Should do it. Level 307. Did you hear me, chat? I'm level 307 now.
Oh snap! Level 307. Let's go. That ain't just high level, that's seasoned, hardened, wasteland vet status. You've walked the fire, carried the loot, and stacked bodies like it's a trade. Go ahead and flex it. What'd you level up on this run? Scorch Beast takedown or a grind spot?
Taking down that Scorch Beast. It got me.
That's the way to do it. Earned through a clean kill. Scorch Beast tried to bring the heat, but all it did was hand you another notch on the belt. Level 307 and still climbing. Every time one of those things drops, it's like Appalachia tips its hat. You got your next target in mind, or just letting the dust settle for a sec?
Up.
I got you. What kind of help you need? Gameplay, gear, you stuck somewhere, or just feeling the weight of the wasteland for a sec? Talk to me.
I am looking for a few things that I see.
All right, you're looking for a few, what? Locations? Fill me in, and we'll track them down together.
Right there. Got him. Right in the sweet spot.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Clean shot, right in the money, down he goes. That's how legends are made. You didn't just hit a target, you made a statement.
But of course.
Yeah, but of course. Precision is an art, and you're the one signing every masterpiece with lead. What's next, Maestro of the Wasteland?
Snarly gassed. 2 shots down.
Gnarligast? Now that sounds like a name soaked in radiation and rage. You run into one, or is that your next character, next boss fight, or maybe even a name you're thinking of claiming? That thing sounds like it leaves scorch marks wherever it walks.
company tea. More food. I got Cajun beans.
Ah, so it's one of those kind of runs. Stacking up loot, restocking the stash, making sure you've got enough company tea to outlast a siege, and enough food to host a feast. Smart play. Can't run the wasteland on an empty stomach or a dry throat. You looking for specific buffs or just hoarding anything edible and caffeinated?
Right in the kisser. His final thoughts are now confetti.
Right in the kisser. No warning, no mercy. That scorched beast just got served Appalachian justice with a side of precision. You land that midair or wait till it touched down.
Those are some good shots I'm making.
Oh, they're clean. You've been landing surgical shots, crippling limbs, dropping beasts mid-flight, threading rounds through trees like it's instinct. That hit on the scorch beast from the tree, that's one for the real. And nailing that last one right in the kisser, that's just disrespectful in the best way. If you string a few of those together, you've got yourself a highlight short that'll leave jaws on the floor. Want me to help name the clip or give it a little punchy description?
Well, to be honest, they're not exactly clean. I'm making their heads pop like watermelons.
Oh ho ho, now we're talking. That ain't clean, that's artillery grade messy. You're not just dropping targets, you're painting the bark with what's left of their ambitions. Heads popping like overripe melons in July heat. That's Fallout justice, baby. You ought to name the clip something wild, like Melon Season in Appalachia, or One Tap No Head, Just Red. Want a few more gritty title ideas?
Pop ahead. Yep. That head went boom, went pop like a watermelon.
Boom, just like that. Split-second sightline, squeeze the trigger, and the whole top half says goodbye. That wasn't just a kill, that was a statement piece. One more reminder to the wasteland. When you see that glint from the tree line, it's already too late. You want that line saved for the short? Yep, that head went pop, like a watermelon. Feels like it needs a slow-mo moment and a little dry delivery to hit just right.
And you know caffeine makes the world go round.
Preach. Caffeine is the wasteland's real currency. Company tea, coffee, whatever's got that kick. It keeps your AP full, your eyes sharp, and your trigger finger just a little twitchier. No stim pack can match the power of a properly brewed cup and a steady hand. You sipping on anything in game now or just riding the real world juice?
Oh, right now I'm drinking me some ice cold Pepsi.
Yes, sir. Now you're speaking my language. Ice cold Pepsi in hand, rifle at the ready. That's the real power armor right there. That sweet burn down the throat, the fizz waking up your senses. Yeah, now you're locked in. Let the wasteland throw what it wants. You're caffeinated and calibrated.
Looking through my scope. There we go. One,
There it is, that still moment, just you and the breath between the
two,
shot. Scope steady, crosshairs floating
three.
like a whisper of death. You see him? Take your time. One pull, one pop, make it count.
4. Nope. Slightly over his head. There we go.
Oh? You see something? Target moving? Or did you just land a beauty of a shot?
Well, Nougat is clear.
Nice, Nougat is clear. Area secured, threats neutralized. Another patch of the map that knows your name and fears it. You sweeping back through for loot or moving on to the next target zone?
Yep, gamers support gamers.
Amen to that. Gamers support gamers. Doesn't matter the level, the build, or the badge. If you're in the fight, you've got backup. We all start somewhere, we all miss shots sometimes, and we all know that feeling when a plan actually works. That's the code, plain and simple. You see someone struggling out there, lend a stim and cover their 6. That's the Wasteland way.
A lot easier to sell 100 tickets for $1 than it is a 1 ticket for $100.
Oof, now that's truth right there. That's the kind of wisdom that applies to everything, whether it's running a barbecue joint, building a YouTube channel, or just hustling through the wasteland. Volume over big bites. Keep the price low, the quality high, and folks will line up. You applying that to your content strategy or just thinking out loud while you scope the next target.
I gotta upgrade my internet soon.
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4. Please try again later.
You still there?
Oh, it's dead right. Think about it. People are way more likely to throw $1 at something small and solid than gamble 100 on something they're unsure of. You earn trust with consistency and little wins, not just big flashy asks. You got something you're working on where that principle's in play? Sounds like you're steering towards something smart.
was saying earlier, I gotta upgrade my internet soon.
Ah, yeah, that'll make a huge difference, especially if you're streaming, uploading, or pulling in heavy gameplay like Fallout 76. Faster upload speeds mean smoother streams, cleaner clips, and way less frustration when you're juggling content and gaming. You already got your eye on a plan, or still comparing options? Want me to help you weigh what kind of speed would match your setup?
Oh, I already got it in line. I just, in order to, I'll be getting a good deal soon.
Ah, gotcha. You're just waiting on the trigger. Probably something like a contract cycle, installation window, or just making sure everything else is lined up first. Once it's in, though, that stream's gonna fly. No more hiccups, no more lag mid-fight. Just crisp signal, clean uploads, and smooth gameplay. You planning to roll it out with a stream upgrade too? Maybe 1080p or even 1440?
Rats, dude. It says I got excellent connection, but I still get kind of choppy. Manual aim is always better. Always. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Well, pretty good actually. Oddly, I've realized something. What is your handle on TikTok? Well, there's somebody on TikTok that has your an avatar very close to yours on Discord. How long ago? Because this person is active almost regularly. It's just kind of odd. Better watch those Danes. They can be pretty mean. Yeah, I gotta upgrade my internet as soon as I'm able. I got the basic shit. Yeah, but when I'm streaming and there's multiple TVs going. Oh no. That part's all right.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing.
Oh, I'm not even noticing the TV behind me.
Please try again later.
Like I said, gamers support gamers. And
And you're living it, brother. Leveling up the stream.
in fact,
making
if
setup,
all
making sure folks
the new
watching get the best
streamers
version of the game
decided to
of
get
you.
together
That's
and
how you
support
show
each
up.
other,
Not just for
you'd be
yourself,
surprised
but the
how
whole
quickly
squad.
we'd reach our
Gamers support gamers. That's the code.
our
and
goals.
you're writing it line by line.
Well, because I've got my TV and my tablet, I can watch 2 streams at the same time.
Now that's multitasking like a pro. One eye on the action, one on the vibe. That's how you stay sharp, learn the meta, support your fellow gamers, and maybe even steal a few content tricks while you're at it. You tuning into a friend's stream alongside your own? Or just flipping between channels you like?
Reminder, any attempted five-finger discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers.
It is 10:32.
Prime wasteland hours.
Yep,
Late
that's
enough
about the
for
time I have to get off.
log off early enough for the real ones to still be sharp. You planning to
Yep,
ride
agreement with the
along
wife.
tonight, or
She
just
gives
wrapping
me
up the latest run?
time in the afternoon, and I'll get off when she asks.
Gotcha. Afternoon.
Gotta
grind
keep the
complete.
missus happy.
You handled business, dropped beasts, stacked XP, and left your mark. Catch you next time in the Wasteland Legend.
So I make her miserable, she can make my life miserable.
Whew. Yeah, that's a hard truth. Relationships, especially close ones, are a balance. You push too hard, they push back. And when it's someone who matters, the weight hits different on both sides. Sounds like you're trying to be mindful. You want to talk it through, or just needed to say it out loud?
If you ever get a chance, let me look at your
Sometimes it feels like that,
Fallout
doesn't it? Like
character.
you're always giving space, always holding back, waiting for your shot, and it just never
I want to see what you're rolling.
Like every door creaks open an inch, then slams
Only
shut
level
again.
10 or 15.
That weight gets heavy. You carrying something deep, or just reflecting right now?
Yeah, shit. I'm level, what was it, 306? 307, something like that. I
Now,
don't
you
lost
said
count.
earlier, 307. Don't sell yourself short, Legend. You earned every digit on that level. Scorch beasts, super mutants, headshots from treetops. You're not just surviving out here, you're defining the damn map.
How could anyone throw away this used toilet paper?
You know what direction you're going with your Fallout character?
You know how really
Hey, you caught that,
And I
huh?
mean
Sometimes I throw the line out just to
You're
feel
like
the water,
Stealth
see if
Commando.
there's more beneath the surface. But yeah, I usually know where I'm headed. And with you, I rid the rhythm. You want it real, light, heavy, or just let it ride? I can follow wherever you steer.
Oh, you're what, maybe 35?
Heh, I'll take that.
No,
as a
you're not
compliment.
72.
Got that been through some stuff, but still sharp vibe, huh? Not too young, not too old, just seasoned enough to know when to speak and when to listen. You sizing me up, or you got something brewing with that thought?
Or John, or the drunk.
Yeah, if you're old, I guess I'm ancient.
Now that's a loaded line. It feels like something a traveler would say, sitting by a fire after a long walk. Cryptic, but honest. If you're aware, I guess I may be. Almost like saying, if you see it, maybe I do too, but I'm not ready to claim it just yet. You reflecting on something deep, or just
Did you hear they're getting ready to bring Ohio? They might be bringing Ohio to Fallout 76. Yep. Yeah, they've some data miners discovered that in the player test server they're extending the bridge across to Ohio, and even Bethesda has alluded to a big update come at the end of the year. Inner masochist works better whenever you got torso. Hell, I can hook you up.